Hello YouTube, today I'm at Champion Chevrolet taking a look at this 2021 Chevy Suburban LT. This particular one has the 5.3 liter V8 and a 10-speed automatic transmission. Starting off up front, it does look very reminiscent of the Silverado series trucks. This one does have full LED headlights as well as LED C-channel accent lighting. It has the cool little fins on both sides for increased aerodynamics. Your Chevy bow tie is going to be right here, and your front-facing camera is going to be right there as well. This one does not have fog lights, however it does have parking sensors integrated into the bottom portion of the bumper. Coming around to the side, the wheel and tire setup, it looks like we have a Continental Cross Contact Eco Plus, and it is a 275/60 R20. Splash guards right here, and full length running boards down the side. There's your Suburban logo. Color matched mirror caps. Another camera right here. This vehicle does have the 360-degree camera system, as well as pretty much every safety feature imaginable, including blind spot monitoring. Also has passive entry, so as long as you have the key fob in your pocket, you can lock and unlock any of the doors with the push of a button. Very nice chrome accent trim throughout. Again, very beautiful tire and wheel setup. Rear splash guards right here. A huge fan of the new updated taillights on this vehicle. Unfortunately, these are halogen taillights. Here's your Suburban applique, backup camera right here, rear parking sensors, and then this is where your trailer hitch is going to be. However, they give you this plastic cover to make it look more classy, in my opinion. I think that's very cool. This center glass also does come up as well. I'll go over that in a little bit. Coming around to the side, we have your capless fuel fill port. And being the Suburban, it is going to be considerably longer than the Tahoe. This is more comparable to the, the Ford Expedition EL or the Yukon XL. So tons of space in here, chrome roof rack, very long, tie lots of stuff down to that. Overall, absolutely beautiful looking vehicle. I love the color. This red just pops. With that being said, let's take a closer look at the interior. Before I get in, I kind of want to point out the beautiful two-tone leather interior on this vehicle. Again, this is an LT, and you get a bunch of premium features with this vehicle. So you have this really nice light gray or tan looking leather, and then a darker brown leather with this wood accent trim throughout. You also have color matched floor liners throughout the vehicle as well. Getting in is very easy. Starting off on the left-hand side, you have two-seat memory right here. All of your window controls are above that. Most notably, you have automatic up and down driver and passenger windows. Your mirror controls are all right here, which brings us to a bunch of little buttons over here. This side's going to have your push button transfer case selection. So you've got auto, 2 high, 4 low, and then below that you have your mode dial. Right now we are in sport mode, off-road mode, and then tow haul mode. Over here we have the dimmer switch for the interior cluster of the vehicle, and then under that we have the rotary dial selector for the exterior lighting. And then to the right of that we have the integrated trailer brake controller right there. Up top we have your electronic parking brake. Right here is your lane keep assist button. Traction control off. Parking sensors off. Automatic start stop off. It is on by default. And then the power plug in the vehicle power button. Coming up to the instrument cluster, we have your tachometer on the left, speedometer on the right, various gauges up top in the middle, and then under those we have a very nice LCD display. Coming back to the steering wheel, you have a beautiful leather-wrapped brown steering wheel. Over on this side we have the cruise control buttons, as well as your adaptive cruise control gap adjustment buttons right here. This steering wheel is heated. indicated by the amber light. Over here, we have the hands-free call buttons, and then the control pad for the center display in the vehicle. You can control left and right with this, but if you want to go up and down, you're going to have to use the scroll wheel, and then when you want to select something, just push it in. Just like on most GM Chevy vehicles, you have a seek or scan rocker on the back of the left side of the steering wheel, and then a volume rocker on the back of the right side of the steering wheel. This dashboard, I would say, is at least 95% leather. It is very beautiful. I love the brown leather in this vehicle, which brings us to the massive touchscreen display. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto is included. It also has 4G LTE connectivity. You have a trailering app right here, so when you're hooking up to a trailer, you can click on that and it will run a pre-trip checklist for you. You can control the climate from here as well as all of your 360-degree camera system. And I believe Chevy has the most camera options on the market right now, so very, very cool. Coming over here, we have the gear selection. It is currently in park. To put it in reverse, foot on the brake, pull the reverse tab. Your camera system should pop up. To put it in neutral, push the neutral button, and then to put it in drive, pull on the drive tab. And then the manual mode right here, or your low mode, you can plus and minus right there. We'll put that back in park. Coming down here, we have the physical buttons for the radio and audio of the vehicle. Below that, we have your dual zone climate control system right here, as well as your rear climate on off, and then your rear climate control. Heated seat and seat back for the driver and passenger. You have a USB-C, a USB, and a 12-volt outlet right here. This is a wireless charging mat, so if your phone has that capability, plop your phone down there and it will start charging. 2 cup holders right here, and then a very nice leather wrapped center armrest with a cutout for a phone. Lift up on it, giving us access to a SD card reader, a USB-C, as well as a USB port. LED light right there, and a movable storage tray. Then a pretty deep storage bin. Here's a closer look at the leather seats in this vehicle. Very nice. Coming to the glove box. Very nice size glove box for this size of vehicle. Your hazard light button is right there. And then you have a very small little storage bin right here. It is small, but it is very deep. I have pretty big hands, and I can't even fit my whole hand in there. So it does go back pretty far, which is nice. Coming up top to the vanity, it is LED lit for passenger as well as a driver. Let's see if this will focus or if there's too much light. Right here we have a 3-door universal garage remote. Right here we have the dome light controls for when the doors of the vehicle are opened. Your 2 LED dome map lights. Right here we have the controls for the rear captain's chairs to fold them down and move them up. And then in the middle we have the control dial for the trunk or cargo space of the vehicle. Right now it is in the max open configuration. Flick it to the 3/4 open position. It'll open 3/4 of the way, and then flick it off and you'll actually have to manually go back there and open it. Right here we have the slide and tilt buttons for the panoramic sunroof. And then we have the actual sunroof open button right there. And then we have all of your SOS OnStar buttons right there respectively. And then your auto dimming rear view mirror. Overall, I love the interior of this vehicle so far. Tons and tons of space up here. Lots of cool features. I love this kind of command center over here. I love that, having everything kind of in one central location. I think that's very cool. And I love the color of this leather. It's just absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look at the back and see how much legroom we have. So this particular one is set up for the maximum amount of seating in this vehicle. I believe this is an 8-seater setup. Again, floor liners throughout. Getting in is easy with the grab handles. And then if you do need to get into the back, which I will show you in a minute, you just kind of follow this instructions. This one will move it forward, and then you pull this to put the seat down. But first we're going to get into the back, see how much legroom we have. With the seat situated where it would be if I was driving, I'd say I have a solid 10 inches, maybe even a foot of legroom before my knees hit the front seat. I am 5'11" for reference. You have storage in the form of pouches behind both driver and passenger seats. 2 cup holders with a cutout for a tablet. All of your rear HVAC controls are right here, as well as heated seats, which is nice for the rear passengers. You also have 2 USB-C ports and a 120 volt 400 watt power outlet down there. Because this does have the massive sunroof, your LED dome map lights are on the side, as well as your HVAC vents and integrated hanger hooks. This one does have a center seat with a fold down armrest / cup holder and a smartphone holder as well. Lots of room back here, even for these passengers. I'm gonna get out real quick and show you how to access the rear seat. So you're gonna pull this. The seat is gonna slide forward. Then you're gonna fold this down. And then I believe you can pull up on this like that. And then you can get into the rear seats. And if you see too, these 4-liners go underneath the seats in front, maximizing the amount of spill protection. I will see if I can fold these seats up real quick. One-handed, maybe. All right, so obviously I did not fold them back yet, so I will move over to this seat. So worst case scenario, I'm gonna have maybe 2 inches of legroom back here. Best case scenario, if the people sitting right here are a little smaller, I'm gonna have, maybe 8 inches, 9 inches of legroom before my knees hit. I have HVAC vents up top on both sides, LED dome map lights, USB-Cs on both passenger and driver side, as well as cup holder and storage right there. Again, right here. And then I push this button and I can actually fold that down automatically, which is nice, which makes getting out very easy. So we're gonna get out real quick and then I'm gonna show you how much cargo space we have. All right, so like I said, the glass on this actually does open, so you're gonna come right underneath the N in Suburban. There is a button right here. You're gonna push that. It's gonna unlock the glass, and you can then lift it up. So if you do have things that are a little bit too long that can come out the back, you can do that right there. And then to close it is very easy. And then to actually open the full tailgate or trunk, you're gonna come down here to this, push this button. It's gonna automatically open for you. This being the Suburban, it does have considerably more cargo space than the Tahoe. Under here we have a little bit of in-floor storage. Grocery net hooks right here on both sides. Over here we have a 120 volt 400 watt power outlet. This I believe is for the captain's chairs to fold them down, and then this is for the left side and right side rear. So I'll push those real quick, fold those down, giving us access to even more storage. And then with the front seats folded down, you'd have even more storage. So you can definitely fit a standard drywall or plywood in here, even with these seats folded down. If you fold down the front seats, you can definitely do it. This is easily 3.5 to 4 feet wide. Very, very cool. Tons of space in this Suburban. This is pretty much the ultimate vacation vehicle in terms of storage. To put the trunk down, you're going to push this button and it is going to automatically go down and close for you. Overall, tons of storage in there, as you saw. Let's take a quick look at the window sticker. So here's the window sticker for this vehicle. Again, it's a 2021 Suburban 4-wheel drive LT. Cherry red tint coat, 5.3 V8 and a 10-speed automatic transmission. Standard equipment is right here for a standard vehicle price of $59,500. All of your optional equipment is going to be right here. Most notably, you have a LT Signature package for $5,685, which includes all of this, continued onto this page. The Cherry Tint Coat is a $495 option, and the all-weather floor liners is a $295 option, for a total vehicle price or MSRP of $66,965. Fuel economy rating is right here. This vehicle is rated at 15 miles per gallon city, 19 miles per gallon highway, for a combined fuel economy rating of 17 miles per gallon. I do get a lot of comments on my videos about sticker price or MSRP. Very rarely, if ever, should you be paying sticker or MSRP for a vehicle. I know this is a brand new 2021 model, first year of the redesign. Maybe right now you're going to be paying close to sticker. However, if you wait a couple months after, or you wait until they start moving the 2022s on the lot, you will get a considerable amount off. I'd like to thank Champion Chevrolet for allowing me to come to their lot and do a video walkthrough of this vehicle. If you're interested in this vehicle in particular, or any of the new 2021 Tahoe or Suburbans, I will be posting all of the contact info in the description below. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving me a like and a share. And like always, thanks for watching and have a great day.